The Legion Drake crashed here not too long ago. You hacked that core of his, and that'll give you an idea about how the Legion and Grax talk. Just let me know what you find.
On it. Looks like I'm nearing the crash site.
That info you want's lodged inside, so you'll need to hack it. Just make sure you stick close by. Otherwise, that hack will sever. Good luck.
Launching data decryption.
Orbital strike incoming!
Legion reinforcements incoming. Warning. Legion reinforcements have arrived.
Alright, that's all of it. The data's a little garbled, but I got a read on that SOS.
I'm all over it.
You think it's this Grax guy?
Ha! What an unfortunate name to have.
You're giving Eli too much credit. I think he believes it's actually Grax controlling the Legion. Like, the literal Grax.
Dude, I'm sorry. I am so lost. What's a Grax?
Ah, a formidable creature. Legend has it he was born hundreds of years ago in a forgotten tomb.
Or he lives on the sun and communes with the ancient wardens. Depends on the story.
Oh, so he's the boogeyman. But like, real?
It's just a tale outlaws tell each other. I wouldn't worry.
Partial scan complete. Scan more specimens to complete the DNA profile. Partial scan complete. Scan more specimens to complete the DNA profile.
I need to try something else. Got one!
DNA profile complete. Fauna identified.
Aw, it's called a skitter tusk. Look how cute and shiny it is.
Apparently, they let out a sweet smell from their antennas.
Uplink established. Breaching Legion data core. Remain nearby to maintain connection. Legion device identified. Initiate hacking procedure. Be advised, procedure has a high probability of attracting Legion reinforcements.
One down.
Warning. Legion reinforcements incoming. Caution. Legion forces on arrival. Ship familiarity improved.
Orbital cannon ready.
Hack successful. Legion data received and processed.
Wow. What's that in the distance?
That is a Warden Spire. A relic of a long-forgotten era once set to hold valuable treasures to those who dare disturb it.
However, they haven't been active for centuries. Still, they do remain well guarded.
So you're telling me the Legion army is controlled by an old tower?
That's where the signal leads.
Hopefully, we're about to find out why. Hey, I think the Spire's reacting to my weapon. Wonder what a different one would do. opening.
Fascinating. I'm reading a very faint power signal. Imagine the data we could collect if we add power to the other spires.
For now, let's just grab what's inside and see what we find.
My stars. That's advanced Warden technology. A modification once used to specialize their ancient spacecrafts.
Cool. I wonder if it will work on my ship.
Indeed. I believe it could integrate with our ships quite well. In fact, if the other spires are active, there may be several modifications we could use.
Well, why don't we give this mod a shot? Open your ship's computer. Any mods we collect will show up here. You can use them to beef up your ship and tune your weapons to your liking.
Sweet. So what about the signal?
The Drake definitely pinged the spire, but it's hard to tell where it went from there. For now, we should head back to the refinery and tell Eli what we found.
Razor, I noticed something peculiar about the Warden Spire. It carries the same signature as St. Grand's artifact.
The artifact Shade got us? But that means St. Grand was after Warden technology.
I believe so. It is my conclusion that the artifact is part of the Legion's communication network. If we learn to decipher it, we may be able to intercept Legion transmissions.
And then we can find where they took St. Grand. Judge, you're a genius! So, how do we decipher it?
Such an analysis will take incredible computing power. But it can be done. We will need Electrum, and a lot of it.
Then we should continue to the refinery. The Prospector may be able to help.
Seems like we're still missing a few things from the crash. I've added a new objective to your mission tracker. Check it out. Hey guys, damage report says a bunch of data canisters from St. Grand's lab got spaced when we were attacked. They came down planetside, uploading the impact site.
That's not just data. That's his life's work. His dreams.
It's Nova research. And a security risk.
We need to get those canisters back.
No hard drive gets left behind?
The data canisters are hardwired with transponders that'll make them a whole lot easier to find.
Hey, we're back.
You find what you're looking for?
Yeah? We might actually have a way of spying on Legion comms. But we're going to need a lot of Electrum to do it.
Huh. Well, this refinery's giving you all the electrum she can. But if you're willing to help me upgrade the old girl, I bet we can convince her to work a little harder. All she needs is an ore processor from the mining site. You fetch me one and I'll see you get your fair share of the profits.
Yeah, okay.
Just watch out for the Cyclops in the area. I've been through the mill, but I never seen anything like this one.
So where am I going? An old mining site?
About 100 years back, word got out. Atlas had all the electrum you could ever dream of. Critters from all over came out digging for something better. Then the Legion woke up. This is what's left. All those dreams, rusted over and broken, which means more goods for the rest of us.
To anyone receiving this, I'm stranded! Help me!
One job at a time, friend. We'll talk once you've done what I asked. One job at a time, friend. We'll talk once you've done what...
Much appreciated, pal. Thought I was a goner for sure.
Analysis complete. Cold weaponry strongly recommended.
Whoa. I think I see your Cyclops.
Oh my. That's no Cyclops. I've never seen anything like it. Those Nova crystals on its back look remarkably hot. You may need to cool it down to have an effect.
Got you! Ah, I'm going down!
Nice going. That ore processor's gonna be tucked inside the ruins somewhere. So, you're gonna need to find a way inside.
Analysis. The Nova may be more easily dislodged if targeted with heat weaponry. Now. The goods should be somewhere inside.
Wow. This place looks ancient. Okay, I think I've got it.
Careful now. Those processors were built to last, but they're heavier than a skitter tusk. You might have a touch of trouble taking flight. Once folks got wind of Haven's electrum supply, ships started arriving by the hour. But they brought their problems, too.
To anyone receiving this, I'm stranded! Help me! That's it! I'm bailing out!
Yeah, that's the ticket. Time to upgrade this whole rust bucket. Now ain't that a pretty sight? Soon you and me are gonna be up to our eyeballs in Electrum.
Attention. We now have enough Electrum to analyze the artifact. You can launch the Equinox upgrade from your onboard computer.
One of my lazy slack job workers left a condenser out there by itself. Do me a favor, would you? Find an Electrum vein and slap it down.
I can do that.
Thanks. I'll send its location now. Go ahead and grab...
Attention. We now have enough Electrum to analyze the artifact. You can launch the Equinox upgrade. Your onboard computer.
Warden artifact analysis commencing.
This could take a bit. When you're ready, come back to the Equinox. By then, Sage should have some good news for us.
This may be an opportune time to investigate those other Warden spires.
It's not a bad idea. Those mods could definitely help in the fights to come.
start here?
I'm reading some wreckage in the area that looks like it might be a downed Legion ship. Bet we'd learn a few things if we hacked into that bad boy. Hey, welcome back. The analysis just wrapped up. Judge, tell us what we got.
Using St. Grant's artifact, we can now translate Warden encryptions, giving us access to the Legion's communication network.
That's amazing. Have we picked anything up?
We intercepted a repeating transmission, streaming the video to your onboard computer now.
My children, my believers, the Wardens have bestowed us with another gift. A storm will cover Senatus as the Prime reawakens.
Dude, what the heck was that?
That mask. The guys that took St. Grand, they were wearing those masks. Sage, send this to Eli. That has to be Grax.
No. No way. You don't know what you're saying.
Grax or otherwise, this video confirms it. This fellow is controlling the Legion. And he just released another on Senatus.
Then we need to head there immediately.
Roger that. On the way.
I do have a colleague on Senatus. Perhaps she's seen something.
Put her through.
Now, where did I put her code? Ah, there we are. Dr. Wilder, are you there? Fern, pick up.
Carl? Look, I'm evacuating the workshop. I'll have to call you later.
Then you've seen the Prime. Fascinating, isn't it?
No, I mean, yes. But Carl, the Prime, it's planting extractors. The Warden harvest is starting again.
No, it can't be.
I know, it sounds insane, but I know what I saw. The Legion, they'll overrun all of Senatus.
The whole planet? Impossible.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Hold on. We're coming to help.
I'm at the impact site, starting my search. Equinox, this is Mason. What should I do?
Never a bad idea to make some money. Frontier folks left tons of it behind in those old ruins. I'm guessing they won't mind if we help ourselves.
I'll handle it. Got a lock. Need to use the vertical thrusters. Let's see what we've got.
Equinox data recovered. Manifest shows 6 canisters remaining.
St. Grand personal log. Subject, Zara LeMay.
What? There's gotta be a mistake. This isn't research.
Well, I don't know. Depends what you're researching.
Zara is a typical army brat. Hot-headed, defiant. She's also the best pilot to ever strap into a cockpit. Zara was top of her class at the academy, but had a rep. She's not afraid to say what she thinks, and she'll say it right to your face. The week before graduation, she quit. Zara formed a band and thrashed her way through every back alley club on every continent. Metal is her passion. But there was something missing. She was born to fly. I caught up to Zara at a show in Germany. I needed a second in command who would always speak her mind, no matter how bad it got. I pulled Zara out from behind the drums and put Razor behind the controls of the most advanced fighter this side of the galaxy. For her, flying and music both mean the same thing. Freedom.
There's a bunch of other stuff here, too. Razor's Academy transcript, her flight record, even a couple of set lists. Zara, he was proud of you.
He never told me that.
Razor, you okay?
Yeah. Just nice to hear his voice, you know?
I miss St. Grand too. But we need to find that research.
The next canister came down inside that abandoned settlement.
Transponder's in that big building. You'll have to find a way inside.
It's still got power. It's gotta be geothermal. Unlimited energy drawn right from the planet itself. I'm gonna need to shut it down.
Anybody's home?
Doesn't look like anybody's been here for a while.
Whoa, a real alien ghost town?
Equinox data recovered. Manifest shows 5 canisters remaining.
St. Grand personal log. Subject, Hunter Haka.
All right. Let's hear what you have to say, old man.
Hunter comes from a long, proud line of Samoan warriors. He believed he was destined for a life on the battlefield, but war, as it always does, changed everything. Shot down over Pakistan, Hunter spent years in a Himalayan monastery putting his body and his soul back together. Hunter reflected on his life and didn't like what he saw. That's where I found Hunter and offered him a place on the Equinox. He was the only recruit who said no. Hunter is a warrior who knows he's fighting for the right reasons, but only because he's spent his life fighting for all the wrong ones. He's the backbone of this team. I envy his inner strength. Just not the path he took to find it.
You turned down a chance to join the Equinox? Why?
That's between me and St. Grand.
I can't believe he kept files on us.
Yeah, and what a way to find out. Getting a hit on another canister. Crashed into the top of that tower. Well, let's take a look.
Hey, Judge, you're like a space firefly party in a suit, right? You ever get into an argument with yourself?
We are a collective consciousness. There is no me to argue with.
10,000 brains in there, and not one of them remembers anything about where you came from or what you are?
I am sorry, Shade. I do not understand what point you are trying to make.
Just, thinking out loud. That's all.
White the gap. You'll need to get that old turbine moving again if you want to make that jump.
Our prospector allies have delivered a shipment of Electrum.
St. Grand personal log. Subject, Callisto da Silva.
I don't know if I want to hear this.
But I do! Turn it up!
Callisto went from champion of the Russias, the street races, to top of the track, all before she turned 16. She's a legend to the favelas. There's a lot of pressure that comes with being a legend, and that pressure nearly cost Callisto everything. Everyone believed her racing career was over, but to Callisto, it was just a bump in the road. One more challenge to beat. I wanted that kind of resilience for my crew. I needed someone who would never, ever give up. Chase is faster now than before the accident. Stronger, too. Chase isn't broken. She's unbreakable.
Thanks, St. Grand.
This can't be all of them. I mean, you think we missed any?
Unbelievable. Does everyone in this crew have daddy issues?
Hey guys, think I found another one. But what's it doing all the way out there?
Starting my sweep. Found you.
And a whole lot of flaming wreckage.
Outlaw. This little guy tried to take off with our canister.
Equinox data recovered. Manifest shows 3 canisters remaining.
St. Grand personal log. Subject, Levi McRae.
Score! Am I the only one hoping we wouldn't find this canister?
Levi has millions of followers online, and he's earned every single one. When he climbs a peak, when he goes somewhere no one else can, he shares his experience. Levi's gift is showing us how he sees the world, and he does it fearlessly. Levi is also an entitled little brat who snuck aboard my ship. He's oblivious to basic social cues. His obsession with selfies is a textbook case of compulsive narcissism. But little did I suspect that Levi would be one of the best things to happen to our crew. The Equinox wouldn't feel complete without him.
I'm totally gonna post just the first and last parts of that.
I know what these files mean to everyone, but we're still no closer to the research.
Anyone have an idea who our wannabe thief is?
I think I know how to find the rest of the canisters. Scan that wreck. That engine's got Medusa-class upgrades. Only one gang on Karite can afford those.
You've run into them before?
We had a few deals in the past. They didn't all go so well. Putting their hideout on the map. Why, thank you, Shade. Oh, you're so welcome, guys.
Looks like nobody's home.
They're probably out finding a buyer. All these guys cared about was money.
Wow, how did you possibly get along?
Equinox data recovered. Manifest shows 2 canisters remaining.
St. Grand personal log. Subject, Zevram Va. Rumors say that Zevram was born into a society that values conformity, unquestioning obedience to authority, a respect for law and order. Let's just say it didn't work out. Zevram is a natural-born pirate and a thief. Before long, she had her own crew, her own ship, and a new name, Shade. But Shade's ambition was her downfall. She ripped off a large shipment of Electrum. It was the biggest heist this side of the Pleiades. But she bitten off more than she could chew. When I found Shade, she was still leading a life of crime. She made it clear that now she works alone. I suspect that behind all that anger and cynicism, Shade is hiding her deepest secret. She doesn't want anyone to find out that she has a good heart.
Shade, is that true?
That can't be. I have no heart.
Oh, okay.
Turbo vampires! Protect the vault!
I can't believe you still have that stupid name.
Turbo vampires is a cool name. Wait, Shay? Thought we left you to rot on Haven.
Oh, you did. And FYI, you never forget your first betrayal.
You looking for trouble, pal? You got it! Hey, you, come here! Let's dance. Uh-oh, this ain't looking good for you.
And those guys will think twice before coming back. Nice one.
Oh, yeah. Better than therapy.
They left us a present, a ship conduit. Just the kind of thing you need to open a vault. Those wires have to lead somewhere.
So Shade, or should I say Zevram? Is it okay if I call you Zev?
Is it okay if I throw you out the airlock?
You're always welcome to try, Zev.
Huh. The vampires have done well for themselves.
These guys must be paranoid.
Right. That's my bad. I might have stolen all their stuff back in the day. Twice.
Do you rob everyone you come across?
They robbed me first. What? Don't trust me?
Not one bit.
Good. You're learning.
Looks like you've rerouted power back to one of those doors. Take a look and see what's inside.
Cold.
Special delivery. We just got a big electrum haul from our prospector pals.
Huh. Another ship.
Two doors, two conduits. I think you're on the right track.
Lasers? Are you kidding me?
Equinox data recovered. Manifest shows 1 canister remaining.
St. Grand personal log. Subject, Judge. Years ago, in what seems like another life, I was doing research in the Antarctic. One night, a star fell from the heavens. It was a chunk of raw electrum, and inside, a truly alien species. Thousands of individual creatures existing as a single collective, and they were dying. I built them a protective suit and gave them a name. Judge. Judge couldn't remember anything about where he came from, or even what he was. But he helped me unlock one of the greatest mysteries of the universe, the power of Nova. With Nova, I built the first Equinox program and began the search for Judge's homeworld. On my second expedition, I made contact with a Bion scientist named Dr. Hespera Thorne. She told me things about Judge's species, known as the Swarm, that I couldn't believe. Or maybe I just didn't want to. She asked me to help her finish her research. I said no, but I almost didn't. I have to admit that after meeting Hespera, I've never looked at Judge the same way. Last I heard, she was already in the Atlas system, on the world of Vilus. Perhaps our paths will cross again.
And anyone else find it weird that St. Grand never talked about her? Judge, did you meet Dr. Thorne?
I met Dr. Thorne on one occasion 12 years ago. I was not aware that they had collaborated on any research.
Ah. And the plot thickens.
Guys, the manifest says there's still 1 canister missing. Keep your eyes peeled. It's out there somewhere.
Okay, Equinox. We're done here.